The first one is the oldest, and it dates from 1742. And as you can see, this lifts up so that you can play with it or view it better. But on the chimney, it says that it was built in 1742 and it was refurbished in 1884. So, and needless to say, we had to refurbish it a little bit more, 100 or more years later. So this is called a Nuremberg Kitchen. And you probably, how many of you have heard of Nuremberg kitchens? You hear about them all the time, and you wonder, well, why are there so many of them? And I've always was curious about that, so I decided to try to find it out. So we know that as soon as man started using tools, they probably started making toys and different talents. Maybe some were nice, maybe some were somebody's father, maybe some of the children made toys. But there wasn't a toy industry per se until the late 1500s. And that was established in Nuremberg. So this one came with its furnishings, and it opens with two big doors. They're quite pretty. And the roof has painted shingle effect. And it has leaded glass windows on both sides with shutters. And then they say that the color of the paint inside is beer color. So, so being German, I guess maybe they use that color to paint in their taverns and things. We don't know. But and then the floor is the original floor, which is red and cream, but it's quite faded now. It's not, probably how it looked originally. But then there's all kinds of things in here from the time, and it has the two dolls, 40 pewter dishes, 25 copper dishes, and then it has this very old ceramic stove that I think some little children tried using, because inside it's all smudged and blackened, and we actually found a piece of charred wood in it. So I don't think that was a very good idea. But anyway, somebody was trying it out. And then if you look in it carefully at the back there, that sort of tall copper object is a bathtub. And it's a kind of an unusual one. And in those days, you wanted to take a bath someplace that was warm, so it was usually in the kitchen. And you'd have to stand in that, and I guess wash yourself down. And then it also has an interesting cast iron spit back in front of the stove. So, and it has two interesting irons. They're both a little bit different, but they were the kind that you put the coals in the back and then you ironed your clothes. And so it's a very interesting piece, especially because it came, so fully furnished. So often you find things and they don't have the original items in them. And just kind of gives you a glimpse of what life was like back then.